Hi, fam, it's Ronke here. I'm here to answer one of the questions you guys ask me often. So, I get the question, Ronke, is it okay to eat 2 slices of bread? I'm like, well, it depends. There's no standard for a slice of bread. So, the person that was cutting it, they cut it with their church mind, or they cut it with their brigadier mind. But honestly speaking, there is no standard for a slice of bread, and what you're able to eat is completely dependent on what your goals are. So I'm going to walk you through some of the bread that I currently have at home and kind of what the nutrition profile is for each one of them. So here we go. So I have this bread at home, which is raisin bread. It's my daughter's favorite bread. Each slice of the raisin bread is about 160 calories. One slice of it, one. So if you're eating 2 slices, does it fit into your bowl? It's actually, again, it doesn't have a lot of fiber, so it's not something that will keep you full if you're just like a grown adult eating only 2 slices. So there's something to consider there. Then I have this bread at home, which is 100% whole wheat bread. That's a tip for you guys. If you're looking for bread that is healthiest, always look for 100% whole wheat or 100% whole grain, because even if it says like whole wheat but it doesn't define how much whole wheat is inside it, it could be like 20% or 5%, and whole wheat usually will have a good amount of fiber. So fiber is extremely important for your overall health. Like, we have a challenge coming up, we're calling it Belly Lift. It is for 7 days, and one of the core focus of that program is making sure that you're getting enough fiber, not just to keep you full, but like it just helps you overall. It helps your overall health. So anyways, the challenge is coming up. I'll probably plug it in here somewhere. You should definitely join us and sign up. So back to this bread. 2 slices of this bread is 160 calories. So 2 slices of this one is equivalent to one slice of the one that I showed you earlier. So again, if you're eating 4 slices of this one, the calorie equivalent is only 2 slices of the other one. So if you like volume, this is a better choice. Again, the fiber in this one is going to keep you fuller for a longer period of time. So overall, this is a better choice. I mean, you don't always feel like eating whole wheat bread, but most of the time you should definitely be eating whole wheat bread. Now, I have come to realize that a lot of Nigerians love shawarma and shawarma bread. And my story on shawarma is going to be a story for another day. I think one day maybe we might break it down, because I used to think that it was just something that people ate occasionally, that it was just like a treat that people, ate every now and again. But now I realize that people I have clients that used to eat shawarma for lunch every single day, because they could just walk down to the shawarma stand and get shawarma. They're like, well, it's healthy, sorry for another day, that one. But I want to show you the nutrition breakdown of this shawarma bread that I have at home. So this is not the standard size, so let me know, like this one that I have is about half the size. So this is how big it is. This is about half the size of regular shawarma bread that most people buy. And this one so this is 50 grams, just for people who like to weigh. This one has 130 calories. So in this piece, there's 130 calories. If you're getting the regular one, just the bread alone, you're already looking at over 200 calories, which again, good or bad isn't what I'm talking about here. It just depends on how it fits within your goal. So 2 slices of bread, is it too much? Is it too little? It depends on the size of bread, how big, the thickness. I didn't even talk about it. So thickness will also vary. So where I live in Canada, there is something called like Texas toast, which is like double the size of like your regular size of bread. Again, and then just know that there is no standard in terms of like slice. Like one slice is this thick and this many calories. It would vary depending on the style of bread, but the best kind for you is one that has a lot of fiber, because that will keep you full for a long period of time. And then for me, I love me some unsliced agege bread. God have mercy. Like, I think you experienced it. Like, just carrying the bread and just stirring it like this is very, very different than when you're counting slices. But one thing you have to keep in mind is you do not approach a loaf of bread, a loaf of unsliced bread, the same way you approach sliced bread. I feel like when you're eating sliced bread, there's caution at the back of your mind. For like you're on your 6th slice. Well, when you're eating on sliced bread, you just go from the middle. First of all, you pull it apart, and then press it down a little bit and use it to scoop whatever it is you're scooping. And then you can just keep going. So if you're the kind of person that, bread is your weakness, you really can't control yourself, or you're trying to cut down on your overall food consumption, the first task I would say, if you can, get 100% whole wheat, buy 100% whole wheat. You will not eat it the same because it doesn't taste the same. And then if you cannot, go for sliced bread, because at least it keeps you conscious in terms of like how much you're consuming at any given point in time. But yeah, on sliced bread, it hits the spot most of the time. Okay.